What up and welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna make some creamy, dreamy mac and cheese. Okay, no baking in this method. Okay, so first off, I boiled my water and I boiled my elbow noodles. Okay, now I didn't put no salt in it. It ain't really a necessity for me, but when I'm looking back at it now, you know, you could do that. You could oversalt your water, because I do that when I basically feel like boiling the water. Otherwise, I just boil it, you know. So then I did that. I didn't get the clip of me putting the noodles in the pot, but I put some butter, like a tablespoon of butter in the pot, and I, boiled the noodles, drained them, then I put them back in the pot with the butter that you just saw. Then I added a can of evaporated milk. Okay, I added it. Now, one day I'm gonna try the baked mac and cheese method with like the way I'm doing this, because like I said, this is the no bake method. We just making it, super creamy, dreamy. But I want to see how. I never baked a mac and cheese with the no, not the condensed, with the evaporated milk. I never baked it with it, so I want to see how that method look too. But for now, this is just, like I said, no baking, easy peasy. This is gonna be a lot of stirring. Okay, so then I had my Colby Jack cheese sitting out, because the longer your cheese sits out, I won't say it like that, but the longer your cheese sit out though, at room temp, it'll just like be easier to melt. So I was able to cut it into like little blocks like this, and it took no time to melt. Like, basically, don't let it just sit out and get, spoiled and moldy. We're not doing that, okay? We just letting it get warm. You gonna let it sit out just like you would with like butter or something. Not long enough to melt, like melt, or basically, like, you get what I'm saying. Just let it sit out a little bit, little room temp, okay? It'll be easier to melt. But if you can't, either way, it's fine. But it's better to let your cheese sit out for a little minute before you, or let it sit out while you cooking, just to kind of let it, get that moisture. You get what I'm saying. So like I said, it's going to be a lot of stirring. All I did was add the evaporated milk. I added some cream cheese, because cream cheese adds creaminess, dreamy. I said it, creaminess, dreaminess. You need the cream cheese to make it creamy. Okay. I would even add sour cream too, but I did not have any. So only reason I add that. But if I did, I would have added sour cream and cream cheese. It'll just add more, I don't know, just more cheesiness, more creaminess, more dreaminess. I don't know. It's great. So I made this mac and cheese because I made some barbecue baked beans, and everybody know barbecue baked beans and mac and cheese basically go. There is no better perfect pairing than the baked mac and cheese and the baked beans. Or not even a baked mac and cheese, but mac and cheese and baked beans. That combo is superior. It's top tier. If you agree, drop it in the comments. Let me know. Barbecue and baked beans. What's up? Barbecue and baked beans. That's what I just said. Okay, let's get back into the recipe. So after I added my cheese, I went ahead and seasoned it as the cheese was melting. Okay, I added this SHAWHAN Farms new Cajun blackened seasoning. Okay, get on that website, y'all. They got new seasonings, so I'm gonna be having new recipes featuring SHAWHAN Farms. Okay, because the flavors is busting. I got two new flavors, but I got another one that is basically like my rotator. Either way, I'll have all the ingredients at the bottom as far as the seasonings and the ingredients go. Basically, I'll have it at the bottom. So just because I didn't say it, don't mean I ain't gonna put it at the bottom so you don't know. You see it? It's already creaming and dreaming, It's already creaming and dreaming. It's great. So at this point, this is just the taste as you go. You just gonna keep stirring. It's all in the flick of the wrist. It's all in the wrist, okay? You got to keep moving. You're going to be stirring a lot. Now, that's why I said, like, if you was doing this method, this would be a perfect time to bake. This would be a perfect time to bake it. If you was doing the baked mac and cheese method, I would add a little bit more milk if I was going to bake it. Like another can of evaporated milk for sure. And more cheese. And it don't even got to necessarily be, melted, because when you baking it, the cheese is gonna melt anyway. So, but you would need a lot more cheese basically if you baking it. I didn't need as much cheese since I was just, this was basically a no bake. So it worked out. But if you baking it, you know, it's gonna take more cheese. So at this point, like I said, this is a taste as you go. Make sure the cheese is cheesing. Make sure the seasonings is seasoning, you know. As you saw, I was adding more seasoning because, like I said, you could taste it now. You can taste and see, because as you can see, the mac and cheese is already formed. You know, it's already cheesed up. It's great. You see this. So I'm gonna have some more videos on the way this week. I'm gonna have a barbecue baked beans recipe coming out, and then I got some recipes by Just Meats. I just got a new delivery, new partnership or whatever, you know. They sent me a bunch of meats, and I'm gonna basically tell you how I feel about it. I'm gonna review it for you. I'm gonna put a video up. I done ate at least about 4 of them at this point, and because some of them are like pork, and I don't eat a lot of pork, so I'm gonna eat it though, you know. But either way, I'm gonna have a video coming about. I got stuff coming for you, okay? I just wanted to show you the mac and cheese first, show you how that went. It was fire with the barbecue baked beans. OMG, okay? OMG. Go ahead and make this. This is another easy peasy if you don't want to bake, or even if you just can't bake. And when I say can't, maybe you ain't got no oven. You know, some people in situations like that. I don't know. I don't judge. You know, it ain't for me to judge. So, you know, you do what you do at this point. Season it, add whatever you need to add, you know, whatever you need to do. Whatever you need to do. Okay? Just make sure you taste it. Make sure it is tasting superior and the taste is where it should be before you serve this to anybody. If you wouldn't eat it yourself, don't serve it to anybody else. Why would you do that? Don't even make sense. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We won't even play with our food like that, you know? But yeah, it's all in the wrist. Literally, all in the wrist. I really like doing these, you know? Because I love you. You already know I love cooking. So me talking you through this is really a joy, you know? I'm trying to get you through it. I'm talking to anybody out there that can't cook, or you got a hard time or something. Like, I'm here. That's why I got easy peasy recipes. I can go crazy, or we can go simple on recipes. Whatever you want to do. But either way, I got a lot of videos, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Go look through some stuff, you know? We trying to run it up. We building. 20K, we on the way. 100K, 200K, we building. Make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow my Instagram. This was the plate. This was actually the leftover plate the next day, but listen, that was for Labor Day, okay? Make sure you subscribe, okay? Right after this, just go do it. Go do it right now. And make sure you follow my Instagram, okay? Thanks.